third graders. Today we're going to be learning about some even bigger numbers. So we've been learning about numbers in the thousands. Now, remember, there are some numbers that come even after the thousands, and we've talked about that in our song where we sing ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1,000,000. All right, so we know that there are 10 ones in a 10, right? If we have 10 ones, we put them together and we make a group of 10. Then there are 10 tens in 100. There are 10 hundreds in 1,000. So now if we have 10 thousands, we put them together, we get one group of 10,000. And if we put together 10 10,000s, we get 100,000. All right? So if we look at this number right here, remember, we read it first without looking at this last part. We read it like we normally would, 476,392. All right, so this right here is the ones place. We know that. Tens, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Oh, this one gets harder. 10,000s, 100,000s. And then we could get even bigger, add another comma, and get to 1,000,000, like that, all right? But we will just stick with our 100,000s for today. So, here's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna practice writing this in expanded form, all right? Just like we have done before, we're gonna write this in expanded form. And just like we've done before, we're gonna take each number, we're gonna put that number first, 4, and then I'm gonna count how many zeros I need by figuring out how many numbers are behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna add 5 zeros. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, comma, plus 70,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, comma, plus 6,000, plus 300, plus 90, plus 2, just like that. All right, so now I want you to try it. I'm gonna put a number up here and I want you to try writing it in expanded form. Let's try this one. 734,327. Try writing that in expanded form. All right, if you need more time, go ahead and pause it and finish writing that. I'm going to show you how to write this. So we're going to write 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, comma. So this says 700,000 plus 30,000 plus 4,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 7, just like that, all right? Now, there's something else you're gonna need to do on your paper today. We're gonna have to take numbers like this that are written in expanded form and put them into standard form. Now, it sounds really easy, right, to just write it like a normal number, but it is a little bit tricky. Sorry about that, my camera's falling down. It is a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna need to use our song. We're gonna need to sing our song to help us figure it out, all right? So, let's take this number up here at the top first. We have 300,000 plus 2,000 plus 40 plus 5. I'm gonna start in my ones place, just like our song does. It goes ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1,000,000. All right, so we're gonna start in our ones place. And what number do we have in our ones place? Well, we have a 5. Now I'm gonna ask myself, what do I have in my tens place? I see I have a 4 in my tens place. Now what do I have in my hundreds place? Well, there's nothing in the hundreds place. So I'm gonna put a 0. It's very important that if there's nothing in the hundreds place or in the thousands place or in any of the places that we put a 0 there. Now what's in my thousands place? Well, I have a 2 in my thousands place. What's in my 10,000s place? Well, there's nothing in my 10,000s place, so I'm going to put a 0. And then what is in my 100,000s place? Well, I have a 3 in my 100,000s place. Now all I have to do is add my comma. 1, 2, 3, comma, just like that. All right, let's try another one together. This one right here, 40,000 plus 800 plus 7. So I'm going to start in my ones place. And I have a 7 in my ones place. Now, what do I have in my tens place? You guys are exactly right. I have a 0 in my tens place because there's nothing here that has a 10. We have something in our ones place and in our hundreds, but there's nothing in the tens place, so we have to put a 0. Next, I have an 8 in my hundreds place. Now, what's in my thousands place? That's right, I have a 0 in my thousands place. And then what goes in the 10,000s place? All right, I have a 4 in the 10,000s place. And then there's nothing in the 100,000s place, but we don't have to put a 0 there because our number starts right here in the 10,000s place. So then we count 1, 2, 3, comma, just like that, okay? Remember, if you get stuck, you can write out or you can sing those place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1,000,000. All right, and make sure you have a number in each of those place values. Even if it's a 0, there has to be something there. Let's try one last one together, and I want you to try to write this number by yourself. All right, we have 700,000 plus 200 plus 5. Whoa, this one's a little bit tricky, but you can do it. Start in the ones place and write a digit in each place value all the way up to the 100,000s place. If you need to pause it to figure it out, go ahead and do that. All right, I'm going to show you the answer, so if you haven't got it yet, go ahead and pause it. I'm going to start in my ones place. I have a 5 in my ones place. Now I'm looking here and I don't see anything in my tens place. Something in my tens place would be a number in the tens, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Those are tens, and there's none of those in this number. So I have to put a 0 because there are 0 tens. Now I'm moving to my hundreds place. I'm singing it in my head. Ones, tens, hundreds, okay? My hundreds place, and there's a 2 there. Now let's see what comes next. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. All right, well, I don't see any number in the thousands, so I have to put a 0. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. I don't see anything in the 10,000s place either, so I have to put a 0. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. Oh, there's a 7 in the 100,000s place, so I can put a 7 there. Then I just need to count and put my comma. 1, 2, 3, comma, just like that. All right, so when you are done, you can go ahead and play on Freckle or Splash Math, but you need to make sure that you finish your worksheet up first and bring it to me. All right, so remember, you have to put a 0 if there is not a number in that place value, all right? Make sure you get that correct. That's the trickiest thing about this. If you can get that, then you're gonna do awesome. All right, once you're done with your worksheet, Freckle, Splash Math, or you can practice your rocket. Bye, 3rd grade.